Day 2. I'm heading out on a 6-hour drive in a luxury limo from Hanoi to Sapa. We made stops along the way, this one being about halfway. It's a major bus stop where you can get off, stretch your legs, and get some food and snacks.
Alright, first bowl of pho here in Vietnam. So, this is our first pit stop. And, oh my god, I barely recognize myself. Let's see how this pho over here tastes, yeah? Looks pretty good. Oh my god, the broth here is delicious. That is good.
I arrived in Sapa and was immediately drawn to the market. Sapa itself is a very popular trekking base which overlooks the famous terraced rice fields of the Mong Hoa Valley. The people of the Sapa area, predominantly the Hmong tribe, have been very poor even by Vietnam's rural standards.
And the view here is quite pretty.
And I'm wearing the traditional Hmong male attire. The predominant jobs here are based on agriculture and tourism, so you might find it interesting that the young locals here are quite fluent in English. Various Hmong social enterprises organizes volunteer placements such as English teaching and local organizations which promote visiting through trekking and these cool homestays at local villages where foreigners can literally stay at people's houses and live with the locals.
Check this out. Wow, look at this place.
Now, Sapa downtown isn't particularly interesting. People come to explore the tiny villages surrounding it, and Cat Cat Village takes the prize. The village is stunning, and considering its popularity among foreigners, the locals decided to start charging people to come in to see it. The price of admission is $25,000, which, for my non-Vietnamese friends, is only $1. The money goes toward local families who make their doors open so you can explore and get to know their culture. They actually use the flow of the river to power water mills made of bamboo. The water mill is kind of treated like a machine for them to pound rice and basically make booze like rice or corn wine.
So, I am in Cat Cat Village, and gotta admit, this is one of the most unique little village inside a valley that I've ever seen. But such a cool spot. Such a cool spot. This is sturgeon. They literally just chopped up a fish that they called next door, and it's gonna go in here, and then it will go in here.
I stayed at the Frisia Hotel. Like many local hotels, offers free buffet breakfast. One of my favorite traditional meals that my mom makes is called bun quan, which is seen here.
My favorite.
It was not very good. The buffet comes with an assortment of fresh fruits. The pho actually wasn't very good either. After the buffet, I was off to explore and hike the mountains. This is Thin Il Waterfall, which literally translates to the Love Waterfall. There's a story behind it, but it's kind of cheesy. What I do want to focus is a shout out to this beautiful girl. I crashed my drone over that waterfall into the side of a mountain. I was determined as hell to climb up the side of the mountain to retrieve it, despite all these other tourists telling me not to. As a tour guide, she actually grew up here and was very familiar with the landscape and had no problem climbing up the side of the mountain to retrieve it. On the way back, I had to record this. What a weird way to cook eggs. Grill them. Next up is O Hui Ho Mountain Pass. This is one of the most beautiful mountain climbs you can do. It's Standing more than 2,000 meters above sea level, its poetic name is the Cloudy Mountain Pass, although I've been lucky. Today was a clear day. Situated on the top is a small temple where you can go in and pray. There are other activities that you can do there, including climbing the bridge to the heavens. Remember that you're 2,000 meters above sea level, so the weather does get a lot chillier out there. Make sure to bring a jacket and comfortable clothing. Other picturesque activities that you can do is going through the Cloud Gate, as well as hanging out over at Hoang Linh National Park.
Salmon, egg rolls with shrimp and bananas, which is delicious. We have ramon, sauteed in garlic, and the horse meat. Mwah. Downing it with bia lao cai, the special. This cow down here, I thought it was fake, and it turns out the thing is real. Like we asked. Yeah, it's actually real. Here we go. That. The eyes are fake, but supposedly this thing is an actual half a head of a cow. You can see the whiskers on there. The eyes, like she said, isn't real. Insane.
As I mentioned earlier, the people here are financially poor, which makes me reflect at how good I've got it. Fortunately, wealth is all relative. One can say that they don't know any better, but perhaps it's more accurate to say that they find happiness in the simpler things in life. An old husband and wife, who were in the van with me, bought these kids what looks like popsicles, but they're actually meat on sticks. And let me tell you, these kids couldn't be any happier as they trek for what looks like several miles to get from school back to their home beyond those mountains. We continued on our 6-hour journey back to the busy city and streets of Hanoi, where I checked into a luxurious Airbnb as I settled down to rest and get ready for the next day. Hope you enjoyed my video. Like and subscribe and stay tuned for the next episode where I delve into the local foods and activities of Hanoi.